2016 TARC ambassadors this year is Justin Hoyt and Ryan Griffin. Justin Hoyt receives services through our early intervention program. This program is designed to help the child meet their milestones.
Well, as far as we knew, everything was fine throughout the pregnancy. His mother woke up one morning and was having some difficulties, took her to the hospital, and they said that she was in labor and they couldn't stop it. And that was at 24 weeks. And he was 1 pound, 8 ounces and 12 inches long. I mean, the doctor came out and told us that he's probably not gonna make it. I mean, they said 10% chance that he'll make it, and that's pushing it. He actually was breathing on his own for, I think, 4 or 5 days without any machine, any help. And then he just declined, and they had to intubate him. And then he was about a month old, and they did an x-ray on his lungs trying to wean him off the machines. And we got a phone call saying that they found fractures. So then he was diagnosed with osteogenesis imperfecta / vitamin deficiency. He had major fractures in his arms and legs while he was in the NICU. And so then he was transported by helicopter to Children's to see some of the specialists. He was diagnosed with a mild case of cerebral palsy because the neurologist said because of the way he was moving when he was little, which we haven't seen any things as he's gotten older. I don't know if he's grown out of it or if it's just he's worked through it. He has one foot that is 1 inch longer than the other, and they said that's because of the osteogenesis imperfecta. And but he had trouble walking at the very beginning, but he himself has compensated for it and did good. And TARC has helped us with the therapy. He gets therapy 3 times a week, and he's come a long way with their help. He's happy and he's healthy now, and he's a reason to get up every day. It make you smile, that's for sure. He's just, right now, I just see that he's overcome a lot, and he's just tiny. He's our little tiny miracle.
My pregnancy for Ryan was really very good. I didn't have any problems, and normal, delivery, 9 months. After he was born, he was having trouble breathing. He couldn't suck a bottle. We got out the hospital after 2 days, and they just said it was probably some type of allergy, but this went on for probably 18 months of his life. I'd have to feed him with an eyedropper because he couldn't suck, because he was always stopped up. His nose, he couldn't breathe right. We'd sit up in a chair at night for him to sleep. It was, no sleeping. And of course, at 6 months old, he looked like he was 3 months old. He just, was slow to develop.
I didn't know if he was going to survive at first, the way he was, when he was unable to breathe and unable to eat, and I didn't know if he was going to make it. So it hit me pretty hard, and just, I just asked God, just let him survive. I'll accept him the way he is, just let him survive. And he did.
No one ever really gave me like a pinpoint, classification for him, but it was severe language disorder for sure with the hyperactivity.
We had took him to some specialists, and some of them said that it was just a phase that he was going through, that he could outgrow it. We had all kind of evaluations done on him, and no one could seem to say exactly what was wrong with him. But they figured that eventually he would grow out of it.
I really think him not being able to breathe right caused part of his disability, But he loves to help. He likes to work at his church. He's always, volunteering for stuff at church. So he likes to help. He really does.
Ryan is very excited about being the TARC ambassador this year. He has done so much just in the past year. Ryan participated in our radiothon this year, which was our 30th. And Ryan went out in the community with family members, friends, and just anyone he met on the street. And he actually raised $3,400 this year as being a TARC Radiothon celebrity. You will see Ryan, he does once a month in Ponchatoula, where he helps when people go to the food pantry to help load the groceries. He loves to help and be a part of the community.
It feels great to help people, and you have a good conscience.
Well, I'm just thankful to God that I picked TARC, because the first day I met Floyd at the meeting we were at, I felt very comfortable with Floyd, and I just knew it was going to work for Ryan. And I've always had peace because I know that he's in good hands. I know that, I don't have to worry that he's not being taken care of, and they push him and they, try to make him do the best that he can. And I know that, they've worked with him. He's been in this facility for 5 years, and they've really worked with him to get him to the place that he's at today.
With the services that TARC provides to him, with the direct support professional, he's able to participate in his own choices, such as grocery shopping, community events that he likes to attend, the church he likes to attend, and he can make decisions that he would not be able to if he was in a different setting, such as an institutional setting.
When Ryan first came to TARC, he came from a group home, and you have to do what everybody else does. You don't have that one-on-one type of relationship. And when he came to TARC, he moved into an apartment. He has one roommate, but he also has the ability to go on his own with his own staff worker to wherever he wants to go. If he wants to go to the movie, he can go to the movie. He doesn't have to wait for everybody else to want to, go. It's just comforting to know that he's, like I said, in good hands, and he can be as independent as possible.